What the fuck, Toei? I don't know how many of you guys been keeping up with the One Piece anime recently, but we had a filler arc involving bounty hunters. I don't know about any of y'all. I was thoroughly underwhelmed. And these aren't even just any normal bounty hunters. These were supposed to be the world's strongest bounty hunters. The world's strongest bounty hunters. First off, why are they using Frankie's technology? They're using soda technology in order to capture the Straw Hats. The filler even opens up with them on Earth. First off, why is it that in most One Piece video games or some filler, they put characters in just... They give characters just wooden weapons made from barrels and instantly say, this is a One Piece character. No. No. No, I've seen DeviantArt characters and Tumblr OCs with more One Piece like feel to them than these bastards. The woman looks like Nami from Whole Cake Island when she had on the armor after fighting the ants all night. Like, what is this? They're using soda to fight. Yes, Frankie uses soda too, but that's to keep him fueled and to propel the Sunny forward. Why are they using it to fight? The worst part about it is that the main bad guy, Cedre or C. DeAndre, how the hell you say his name? His strongest, his absolute strongest, like his trump card was a fucking soda powered mech suit. It wasn't even a full mech suit. It was like Toei took Frankie from pre-time skip, and then they played World Seeker and said, oh my god, let's give a character a soda powered Iron Man suit. A soda powered Iron Man suit. They took a guy, put him in leather, and gave him barrel weapons and said, hey, this is a bounty hunter. The woman fighting Hancock, she was actually doing okay most of the fight. Even with the Boa sister, the other two Boa sisters, who, by the way, did absolutely nothing. They ran up, transformed. See, I'm being serious too. If you haven't seen it, watch the second episode of this filler. They ran up, transformed, and just stood there for the entire fight. But the woman fighting Boa was doing good. She was handling herself in the first episode of it. She was keeping her distance, using the little, I'm just gonna call them hoses, as a sword to keep her distance because she knew what Boa could do. She knew her abilities. But in episode 2, and I get it, the anime has to wrap up. This has to wrap up. It's only 2 episodes. But you couldn't have had Boa. Oh my god. After Boa beats one of, like, I'm guessing the second strongest guy while Luffy is fighting Cedre or Sindre, this woman charges in at Boa. Like, they go in for a final clash, and Boa one-shots her by turning her to stone. So I'm giving this anime filler like a 3 out of 10. The only reason he got a 3, like, the most redeeming part about this entire filler had to be Boa. It had to be Boa. I was hoping that we got a tag team fight with Luffy and Boa somewhere fucking close to what we had in 3D2I. But I guess my expectations were too high for a filler arc. Yo. Jesus Christ. It's been a while. Ulrich, you know you're wrong. Chill out. Thank you, Hebi. Boa is God. Queen Boa is the only one for Luffy. Think this filler made that. You know what? No. I'm not even gonna look at this filler and use this for evidence, because as far as I'm concerned, this just doesn't even exist. So I took like a mini hiatus, like a mini unintentional hiatus. Give me a second. Un momento. I apologize. That was my little brother. But I took an unintentional mini hiatus. Like it was it really just came out of nowhere. I didn't plan on not streaming. I didn't plan on not putting out any kind of content. It's just I just didn't. What if Vivi is the real light of the revolution and Emu knows it? Wait, what? The light of the revolution? Are you talking about like to change the world or whatever? I mean, it's a possibility. But yeah, like I said, I went on an unintentional hiatus. Didn't mean to. It just happened. It wasn't intentional. I didn't mean to not stream or whatever. It's just my new work schedule made it to where I couldn't really do anything because I was sleeping during the day. I was working during the night, and by the time I got home, it was just I was just beat. Oh, the boys out there. But chapters 949 through 954. Let's talk about it. I'm way behind. As a matter of fact, the most recent chapter 951 I talked about on the Red Force podcast with Eric and Christian. Oh, and Brago. I actually got Brago. I actually spoke to Brago. That was cool. Being on the podcast is always cool. If you haven't seen the Red Force podcast, I think I definitely recommend that you watch, that you go over to the channel. It's actually real cool. It's mad chill. They recast Christian, which is bad. But yeah, like I said, 949 to 954 to 951. Let's talk about it. Old chapter, like from like 4 weeks ago, because we're on break this week, opened up with a color page with oh my god, ooh, ooh. If you don't like Nami or Rob, if you think that Robin and Nami are like just hideous, I refer you to this color page. Any color page that doesn't respect women, no, Oda respects women. He does. I refer you to this cover page, to this color page. Absolutely gorgeous. Why the monkey is there, I don't know. Part of me wants to say that's racist because, Usopp being brown and he's the only one not in the pool. What you saying? Black people can't swim? Redact that, please. Redact that. I might edit that out later. Yeah, I'm too lazy. That fucking edit that I did for the intro to this shit took me 3 hours. 3 hours. No reason. No wonder I don't put out content. My editing skills are trash. Uh, but the Red Force podcast be hating on Apu. They don't hate on Apu. It's just Apu hasn't shown anything, and if you can't really go off of something if they haven't shown it. The Red Force are trash. Wait, the Red Force are trash. Heavy, what? You're a fellow Aussie, aren't you? Like, why is the Red Force trash? Where is that coming from? That is Jesus, cause that's just like what the hell? Un momento. Who's texting me? Why is that? I always get texts when I start doing something, and all day wasn't nobody bothering me. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Phone's off. Bam. All right, back to the chapter though. No sidetracks. It's like four. It's like three chapters you got to get through. Udon prison, the playgrounds. Oh yeah. Luffy and them are causing chaos in the prison. This is the chapter where Luffy gave his manly man speech. They're live streaming at 8 tomorrow. Wait, seriously? Oh yeah. They are doing the Red Force. They are doing their live stream thing. I might slide through. I don't know. Maybe only if they'll have me. But Luffy and Chopper pulling out. I love it. I love these panels where, well, not even just the panels. I love the moments where the Straw Hats actually have team attacks, not just. And I don't mean team attacks as in like Sanji kicking Luffy off of his leg and calling it gum shot or something. I mean, like actual combo attacks. Chopper and Frankie have the Frapper Gong, and Luffy and Zoro have the Gum 70 caliber cannon Phoenix or something like that. Hell, I think a certain portion of the crew, like Luffy, Usopp, Robin and somebody else. I can't remember, but it was like 700 million berry jackpot or berry rush or something like that. I love those moments. It shows that the crew actually does have some synergy. They actually do work well together. They mesh. They mesh. But it seems like Chopper is the main one who has these tag team moves though. Then we got like the typical like Avengers B roll through everybody in the crowd actually kicking ass. Grandpa Hio, I called it so long ago, and everybody is already on. And I'm not even gonna take credit for that because when Hio was first introduced, it was kind of already assumed. Yeah, this old guy is probably somewhat like he's probably somewhat strong, especially given oh, excuse me, especially given the fact that he's being kept in this prison. So it was either one of two options. Either he was a major influencer and he was being held in prison to be made an example of or as a hostage to get other people to do what Kaido or the show or Orochi wants, or he was a powerful figure and the only way to break him down was to send him to this prison, which is where he's been for the past couple decades, was the past 2 decades. You got And then you got fucking fucking Kiku, which I think last chapter from this it was revealed that Kiku had a Deku. And then you got the fucking fishman samurai ninja fucking sumo fucking Kawamatsu, the Kappa style Kori Kiri. And then you got Raizo, and out of all of this, through all of this, everybody knew this shit. Everybody knew from the second we saw them come back into the prison, there was nothing bad happening to Kid and Killer. They were not being ended here. But Kid does have the salty face on, like, damn, this is Luffy. Like he really does have the salt face. His frown is visibly upside down. His smile is visibly upside down. That's fucking hilarious. I'm happy that Killer isn't like fucked beyond all reasoning because like at the end of this chapter we see them walk out, but Kid kind of has too much pride for himself, but on another level I kind of understand it. He didn't want the alliance. Kid didn't want the alliance to begin with, but he was convinced by Killer, who like Kid already doesn't trust anybody. That's one. He looks after his people, especially Killer. Since we found out, I think it was in the Viva cards. No, I think it was in SBS because the Viva cards hadn't come out at that point. We found out that Kid and Killer, they grew up together. They were like this. They're tight. They grew up together. And the last thing Kid would ever want for his crew, let alone Killer, was to be like mentally broken and stripped of your emotions. We saw fucking Killer when he first walked back into the prison. When he first walked back into the prison, his eyes were waterfalls. That was seriously fucked. That shit was fucked. But yeah, and like I said, I get where Kid is coming from. He didn't want the alliance just popping in to say hi and bye. Yo, Badger, what's going on? Hey, that's all I ask. Just pop in, say hi, so you don't get banned. Also, none of y'all liked the stream before I got here. Hey, good looks. Good looks. I can't even see that. I can't even see that right now, bro. Badger, thank you. Thank you. Bottom of my heart, it warms it. But yeah, Kid, he didn't want the alliance. He was telling Hawkins and Apu, fuck off. But it was only because of Killer that he convinced him to actually join up with them, and then they turned traitor. Anytime Silver's good, sir. Hey, I was eating soup. Hey, it don't take more than a finger to either touch your screen or move the mouse and click a button. It don't take more than the finger, Hebby. It don't. But Luffy is in the prison, everybody is saying you don't know what the hell we've been through. We can't go through hell. We've already been through hell. There's no reason to fight. You're an outsider. Even if you like you break us out of this prison, where are we gonna go? We're surrounded from all sides. This is our home. You don't know what we've been through. You can't feel this pain. You're an outsider. If things go tits up for you, you can just leave. This is our home. We're not leaving. Luffy does the one thing that people say, that a lot of the community says he just can't do. He has an actual character moment. Like, he tells them, what do you mean I don't understand pain? Even in, like, Luffy hates one thing, like a few things. He hates crybabies, he hates cowards, and he hates people. He hates it when people just lose their will to fight. Like, if you want something, go get it. Take it, fucking take it. It's yours. This is your home. Fight for it. I don't know the pain that you're going through. Luffy grabbed all of them, regardless of his poison immunity or tolerance. He grabbed them. He doesn't fucking care. Luffy is an act now, consequences later kind of character. But he grabs them, shocks everybody. Even, it's to the point where even Chopper, his doctor, his primary care fucking physician, is losing his mind over Luffy taking in this poison. Chopper knows about Luffy's poison immunity, and yet even he's still worried about it. Luffy tosses everybody and tells them, we came here to fight Kaido, and we came here to fucking win. So either fall in line or die, basically. Luffy is a full-on trooper. But then, who the hell is these smile users are so insignificant and irrelevant that I really just don't care about it. I don't even remember the elephant smile guy's name. I know, what is he, like the vice warden or the warden of the prison? Regardless, wait, it's a virus, not poison. Well, virus, poison, however you want to say it, it attacks your body. Anytime so I was in soup, I was trying to get cast to work. I forgot to hit the like button. YouTube willing. Your stream ain't even in my sub box. Yeah, Badger. A lot of people say it. A lot of people have been saying that, yo, I don't get notified for the stream. Like, it just doesn't pop up. I think that has to do with the algorithm. If you don't come to the channel every now and again, it won't bring up the notifications, even if you have the notification bell set, because, you know, you don't come to the channel, so there's no reason for you to actually watch it. So YouTube just automatically believes, okay, you're not interested in it, move on. And that's really mostly on my part, because I haven't been uploading or doing anything on the channel, so it all just comes back to me. I will be trying to do more shit. The Tower of God read-throughs will be continuing very soon, because for some reason, I just had an influx of views on those videos, so I might as well continue it. I heard it's getting an anime. I really did. But yeah, Ulrich, I understand it's not poison, it's a virus. I mean, I consider any chemical weapon poison. It's poison. Except nuclear. Well, yeah, I guess you'd call it a nuke a type of, like, yeah, nuclear poison. Nuclear radiation. Who cares? Fuck. But yeah, Elephant Guy shows up. Luffy uses Future Sight. I was one of the people who was still holding out, saying, I don't think Luffy has full-on Future Sight. I need to see full-on exactly how they show it, the way Katakuri does, where it zooms in on his eye and then he reacts to it in advance. Luffy has Future Sight. I'm falling in line, okay? Luffy has Future Sight. He may not be able to see as far as Katakuri, or he may be able to see the same amount of time as Katakuri. But Luffy sees the future. He ties up, Bappa Nuki? Yeah, the chief warden. He ties up the chief warden's trunk that he's trying to shoot this explosive out of, and the dude just blows up. Luffy, anybody who says Luffy doesn't kill anybody is goddamn fool. The chief warden of his prison is fucking dead. He's fucking dead. And the chapter ends with Luffy pointing to all of the prisoners, telling them, you get the rest of these people. They've regained their will to fight. And shit's starting to hit, and shit is actually starting to hit the fan. Grampy Hio is talking to himself, saying, Kinemon, you did good. You brought us a ringer. You got us an ace in the hole. This is the dude who's actually gonna help us get through this. And obviously, who didn't know that? But still. But that's how chapter 949 ends. Chapter 950 opens with Beige and Chiffon continuing this cover story. I really don't want this cover story to just focus on Beige and Capone, on Beige and Chiffon. And if it does, it better fucking lead somewhere. Like, somebody better throw a pie or something. Limited cover story. Beige and my family. I want to see my twin sister Lola. So, is Capone leaving the new world? Because Chiffon wants to see her sister. And the last place we saw her, aside from Thriller Bark, was in Water 7 on the cover page. She was at Mozu and Kiwi's bar. So, is Capone leaving the new world? Is he punking out? I'm still holding out for my Caesar's Adventures in the New World cover story. Obviously, I might not get it. But the chapter comes up like almost exactly to where the last chapter left off. Oh, so I'm guessing that wasn't last chapter. It was this chapter where kids like, let's go. We're going to get our crew back. Luffy, you're lucky I don't kill you right now. He declines the invitation to join up to take out Kaido. Kid's like, fuck that. I'm going to take him out. I'm going to do things myself. I'm not trusting anybody else. Hello, humans. Hey, what's going on, Mochi Man? How you doing tonight? How are you doing? But where was I? Oh yeah. Kid said, fuck all with the alliance. I'm done with it. Last time I trusted somebody, I lost an eye. Well, no. Last time I trusted somebody, I'm thinking of the goddamn Avengers. Last time he trusted somebody, best friend ended up the way he is now. Killer ended up with a permanent smile, and his mind, he's broken. It's like a bad hentai with a dude his mind broken instead of the woman. It's horrible. But the prisoners are riled up because they didn't know that Luffy was a pirate. Raizo is trying to convince everybody it's fine. He's actually here to help us. You can actually trust him. Nobody's down for it. Yo, Kuma, my boy, you finally made it. You finally made it, bro. Yeah, but the prisoners are all riled up, saying they didn't know he was a pirate. We're even skeptical that you flew into the future 20 years. Raizo, you've always looked like a goddamn old man. There's no way that this is true until they see Momonosuke. And instantly, all of their doubts, the fucking regrets, and all of this just out the goddamn window. They're all bound to Momonosuke, and what is actually a real nice panel. I should have used this for the thumbnail instead of Kid's arm. Don't matter. They all bow to Momonosuke, and the one thing that, and this is me seriously saying this, I am 100% believer that Momonosuke is going to join the Straw Hats. One, because of all of the reasons that I've said multiple times. Robin can read the poneglyphs. As far as we know, she's the last person in the world who knows how to do it. That is a trade of his family. He didn't learn it. The only other person in the world to learn it from is Robin. He wants to be the shogun, which has to have some semblance of power to the title. So he has to be somewhat strong. He's not strong enough to rule this country right now. Stop the fucking Momo joining the crew. We have our 10 members. No, we have 9 members. We have 10 members from the Marines' perspective, but Luffy said he wants to find 10. Okay? He's only got 9. Luffy's only got 9. There are 10 people, but Luffy wants at least 10. Read the official, Kuma. But Momonosuke wants to be the shogun, which has some semblance of power to it. He isn't strong enough, and Momonosuke he seriously can't grasp the amount of responsive. Luffy counts as one of the 10. Luffy counts as a member of the Straw Hats, but when Luffy said he wants to find 10 people, he's only found 9. Okay, Jinbei is the 9th person Luffy found. But as far as the world government is concerned, there are 10 members of the crew. Luffy is not counting himself when he's looking for 10 people, but as in the Straw Hats as a whole, there are 10 people. Remember back in Baratie, he said that Gin, including Sanji, have 5. Luffy, Zoro, Usopp, Nami, Sanji. Yeah, he said there are 5 of us in the Straw Hats, but he's looking for 10 people. Gin said, how big is your crew? How big is the crew right now? He said, including him, there are 5 of us. But Luffy said, I want to find 10 people. He's only found 9, Kuma. He's not including himself when he says I want to find 10. If that's the case, he would have said I need to find 9 more people, because he would have counted himself. But no, he said he wants to find 10 people. There are only 9. Jinbei makes 9. Luffy bad at math. Of course Luffy's bad at math, but I think he knows how to count. He said I want to find 10 people. He said I want 10. When people ask him how many are in the crew as a collective, there are 10 people right now, including him. But when he's looking for people, there are only 9. Damn, Kuma, you made me lose my train of thought. Yeah, Momonosuke can't grasp the amount of responsibility and the weight of like what he's at, like the situation he's in. He understands that this is a serious situation, but he really doesn't understand that all of these people here are counting on me. Momonosuke doesn't know how to lead people. Yeah, you can say, oh, he has a country to run. He can learn how to rule as he goes. I would much rather like to see him go with the Straw Hats. I mean, he's opening the borders of the country. He wants his country to open up. He wants the people of his country to be able to leave and go as they please. Lead by example. Become a man of the world like your father did. He didn't even just travel with the Pirate King. He traveled with Whitebeard. Fucking Whitebeard. The 2 strongest people in the world. He was a part of both of their crews. Momonosuke could, become a man of the world like your father. Learn how to read the poneglyphs. Learn swordsmanship from Zoro. Learn leadership from Luffy. And all of the other skills that you could get from the rest of the crew. That's what an apprentice is. That's what a cabin boy does. Well, in terms of what if he makes Kinemon the shogun? I don't think Kinemon will be the shogun. I think the only person who has the right to take over at this point is somebody from the Kozuki clan, because the people are following the Kozuki. Momonosuke hasn't been there. And yeah, Kinemon is with the Kozuki clan, but Momonosuke hasn't been in the country to understand the hardships that they've been through. He knows he wants to be the shogun, but that's about it. He doesn't know what the country has been through and how to restore it to the former glory. Kinemon does, and what's her name? Hiyori. She's been there the entire time. She knows the hardships. She knows what it takes, what it would take to rule. She knows what it takes to survive in the country like this. I think Hiyori's going to rule, and I think Momonosuke is going out to sea. I think he's going out with the Straw Hats, and when he comes back as a groomed, goddamn, like the next Shanks of the next generation, he's going to be ripe and ready to rule Wano. And I think Hiyori is going to step down to that. Cause could you imagine Momonosuke when he comes back? Like if he does leave and comes back to Wano, could you imagine the strength he's gonna possess? I also think that Zoro's not leaving Shusui here. I think he's at some point he's going to give it to Momonosuke. That's another reason that I think that he's joining. I think Momonosuke is going to be the next user of the Shusui of Ryuma's sword. Excuse me. But jump through the chapter. Ashura Doji reveals to Kinemon, we kind of did fight. We went after Kaido. We really they went after Kaido. They started to lose faith halfway through. They started to lose faith halfway through that Kinemon and the rest of them were coming back. 10 years after Kaido and Orochi took over, fucking Ashura, I just had a complete like blank moment. Ashura Doji brings Kinemon to the graves of everybody who tried to attack. They took all of the men that they had and they tried to storm Onogashima, and unsurprisingly, they lost. They lost bad. Ashura Doji, or Shooting Maru, whatever you want to call him, he had faith in him. He told the men, you got to be patient. 20 years, we waited this long. Wait a little longer. It's like the whole situation with Nami. They waited it out and then decided to fight. These people didn't want to wait. They didn't. And it cost them their lives. And now they're not only did they lose a lot of support, they lost a lot of men and ships from it too. And because of it, Ashura Doji, like he lost his faith. He did. But Jesus Christ, yo, what Wano got? Oh shit. Yeah, Wano got decimated. Like Wano the people who supported the Kozuki, they got decimated. And we also find out what the snatch call is, and why Kiku told Momonosuke, don't shout that. Don't shout it. It's not so much as it's taboo to where, yeah, you shouldn't say it because it's like disrespectful. You shouldn't do it. Give me a second. I will be right back. Don't look at my room. If y'all do, I feel like y'all will unsubscribe. And I already lost some subscribers. I feel it's so messy, Luffy. Luffy and Nami forever. Ulrich, I will donate if you clean up your room. Kuma, you know it's not happening. You know it's not happening. You really got my hopes up and then shut them down immediately. It's so messy. Yes, Heavy, if you were a part of my channel, my old channel before it got shut down, this is nothing new. But if like y'all can see what's off with what's like off camera, y'all would definitely like this is bad. Compared to what you saw, that's clean compared to this shit that I just pushed off to the side. I need to clean up. Yeah, I need to clean up. I'm gonna clean up. Bo is so trash that Fodder was able to fight back and become stone. What? Wait, what? Wait, Bo is so trash that Fodder was able to fight back and become stone. I mean, everybody's able to fight back. Boa one-shots most people. Like she really does. I don't Ulrich, I don't get it. I don't get it. But yeah, wait, what was I? Oh yeah, the snatch thing. Kiku told Momonosuke not to shout it because it's not so much disrespectful. It's just like show some respect for the dead. This was their call, and at the same time, if you forgot to add not. Still, no, she doesn't. Boa one shots most everybody. But yeah, they're just showing respect for the dead. Don't call out that. Don't yell it out. But Ashura Doji rallies the rest of the people that they have, and then they get buddy. Ashura Doji had a full personality switch, but I guess that's only after he showed them the graves and he told Kinemon, yeah, this is what happened. Like, you can't just show up after 20 years and act like we're just ready to go back into battle. You have no idea what we've been through. Chill the fuck out. It's the same thing that happened with Kanjuro and when Shinobu and Law were arguing. Shinobu wasn't wrong. She doesn't know these people from a bag of dirt. And Kanjuro is just telling her, have faith in them. You don't know what they've been through. These people have been through hell and back. And you just expect us to be happy and cheerful that you're here? No, they've been through this fight already. They know how it turned out. And they know that if anything goes wrong in this time, there's no going back. Everybody's going to die. There's everybody. No survivors. But Ashura Doji gets buddy with Inuarashi, confirms that, yeah, we're going to fight. And I think it's next chapter that we actually see the ships. But we switch over to the forest outside of the flower capital, and Zoro is no diffing the ninja. Oda, what the fuck? What's the fuck, Oda? What the fuck? You present us with the Oniwa Banshu, and then Zoro is one-shotting him. I understand it's Zoro, and most likely he could have one-shot all of them. But you couldn't have held them out for a better fight. You couldn't have saved them for like Nami, Usopp. Yeah, an Usopp fight against some ninja. That'd be interesting as hell. A sniper trying to pick off some ninja. I would love that. It'd be more tactical rather than I can punch a boulder and it explodes. They had horrible presentation, and then they get in one shot. With the disappointment of the bounty hunters and the disappointment from the ninja, all of my hopes and dreams for One Piece, I'm giving up on. I still enjoy and fucking love this series, but as far as my expectations, I'm just gonna toss them out the window. And whatever happens, and hype shit is hype shit. Zoro is talking about he wants to take out Yasu. He wants to take out Orochi for Yasu. I don't know why I keep getting those names mixed up. He wants to take out Orochi for Yasu because Yasu was a cool dude. Your expectations are false dreams. Yeah, Kuma, you're absolutely right. My expectations are false dreams. They're bounty hunters besides Zoro is trash. Zoro was never a bounty hunter. He never considered himself a bounty hunter. The only time he ever said, he said, I never considered myself a bounty hunter. I only went after bounties whenever I was hungry and needed something to eat. Never a bounty hunter. Johnny and Yosuke, bounty hunters. Gene Amigo from Just Rosa, bounty hunter. Daddy Masterson, even though he's technically canon, but not really because he wasn't in the manga, but he was in the Oda's light novel for Rogue Town. He's canon. Those are the bounty. Sharab Askud from Dead End Adventure. I don't give a damn. He's canon. Fuck. He's a bounty. Those are bounty hunters. Those are bounty hunters. The people from this filler arc, they can be bounty hunters all they want, but there was no reason for them to be using soda weapons. Like, seriously, no reason for them to be using soda weapons. It was just, I guess the animators at Toei were like, this is a bounty hunter, we need to give him a gimmick. Hey, didn't Frankie used to use, like, cola to power himself? Like, oh yeah, let's have him shoot people with cola. Chapter, though, well, no. Zoro said he wants to avenge Yasu, but he can't do it. He's not going to do it without all of his swords. Luckily, he knows exactly where to get his other sword. I don't think that there's any doubt that, what's his name, Yukimaru? I don't think there's any doubt that this guy is joining our side of the alliance. We may get some backstory on some exposition on Ryuma and what's going on with Ryuma's past in this version of it, because I know in Monsters there was like some Spaniard swordsman that controlled the dragon with the flute, and Ryuma killed it. But in this one, it's kind of vague. Ooh, shit, excuse me. It's real vague. We didn't really get much of what was going on with it. But Hiyori's kind of fucked about this. Like she basically said, as far as Orochi goes, I wish I could kill him myself. Yasu used to be that dude. He gave away a fortune just so, like, Odin would have some people. Like, he believed in Odin, and he knew Kinemon and them did. I want to see more of Odin. I want to see the fights that he had, or at least, like, some more hype behind him. Because as far as we know, all of his hype is almost just like kids. He fought against Ashura Doji, who can go up against somebody like Jack and walk away. Ooh, excuse me. Who can go up against somebody like Jack and walk away. Apparently Ashura Doji fought against Kaido and he made it out alive. I want to see more. And Odin beat Ashura Doji. He beat him and reformed the worst part of Wano. And this isn't even just like Wano as it is now. Old Wano was the terrifying legends that we keep hearing stuff about in the current timeline. That's the Wano that he reformed. And this is like going to old New York and gentrifying Brooklyn. That, like, New York in the 90s, there was no such thing as gentrification. If you tried to do it, it just wasn't happening. But the chapter ends with Hawkins giving Law this panel of Law, bro. Kuma, why didn't you convince me to use this as the goddamn thumbnail? I could have used this panel of Law giving that evil smile. Oh no, wait. In the Discord, I think Ziad tried to, but hold on, wait. Oh yeah. Ziad tried to. He was like, "Where's the Law one?" I use Law in way too many thumbnails. If it's not Law, it's his crew. I use Law too much. I had to switch it up, and Kid had a pretty hype panel. But yeah, Law's been captured, and we were left on that cliffhanger. Then the last chapter, 951. Opens up with the Stampede, a Stampede color page, and oh my god, Law's fucking color scheme for Stampede is mwah, fucking. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, my chair sank. No, I need a new chair. Hold on, wait. Chat, I am selling Silver's bath water. So if you like, donate in the description down below so you can get your official Silver's bath water so I can afford a brand new computer chair. Yo, people make fun of her and like saying, "Oh, she don't have no morals or whatever." You gotta respect that woman. She capitalized on the meme. Nah, but hold on, wait. Bam! Look at that. Look at Law's fucking built. His Stampede outfit looks fucking fire. This shit looks so clean. It looks so clean. Bro. Why Law, you gotta chill out, bro. You have to chill out. This is Law's, like, this has to be Law's best outfit so far. I wasn't too thrilled about his post time skip design. Well, at Punk Hazard, sure, it looked good because he had the big coat on, but meh. I liked him. I liked his outfit. Do we look desperate? Heavy, honestly, yes. Law's outfit pre-time skip, I love. He had the baseball shirt hoodie. I liked his pre-time skip design, and the color scheme, it was different. It was black, yellow, and blue. Okay, instead of just the traditional like red and blue or standard color palettes. Most people only had 2 colors. Law had 3. And then when he took off that goddamn big coat in Punk Hazard, we saw he had on a blue sweater that had feathers around the collar. And I'm like, I like the new hat because it's not a Scully. But the blue sweatshirt with the his Dressrosa outfit with the word Corazon written over the back, I like that. Just not with the glasses and mustache. Like, you could drop that. I don't care. But yeah, Law's color scheme for Stampede is looking fire. I read the spoilers for Stampede. I'm not gonna say them here. If you want to, join the Discord and look in the channel Big News Spoilers for all of the spoilers for Stampede. If you want to, I'm not gonna encourage it because a lot of people want to see that movie like unspoiled and with a bunch of surprises. I did, but to be honest, spoilers really don't ruin a movie for me. They really don't. Oh, okay. But yeah, color page opening up for 951. Law's looking great. Luffy got the black, yellow, and red going again. It looks a lot like the film Z color scheme from like the last Kuba said fuck spoilers. Hey, don't hate on the spoilers. Luffy is looking more like his film Z decisive battle outfit, where he had the red shirt, the yellow vest, and like I guess it's like a burgundy sash with black pants. It looked cool. It did. Smoker, I wasn't too thrilled about his outfit, like his color scheme and stuff, until I saw the units for Treasure Cruise. Hancock always looks great. Lucci, he looks like Lucci. He just has some splashes of blue. Don't really care much for Sabo's colors. I don't like Seafoam, and I'm really not that big of a Sabo fan. I want to watch it in an AMC theater. Bro, they need to hurry up and announce this movie for North America, because I'll definitely will go see it. For this color page, my question is, why is Buggy's hair still blue? We already got confirmation that Buggy's gonna have blonde hair. I wish we could watch Wait, what is that? Stampede in 4DX. What's going on, Gone? How you doing, bro? But opening up the chapter, It's Orochi yelling at Fukurokoji saying, "You let them get away, you son of a bitch, I hate you." And he's saying, "Yeah, we let his entire crew get away and they're gaining support, but at the same time, we captured Law, so now we have Law and Luffy in custody, but in reality, Luffy just took over the prison, so they only have Law." So he's saying that once we do that, once we let that be known to the public, morale will switch back to our side. And he's talking about torturing Law for all of the information that he can get. And then we get introduced to the Wano samurai and ninja police force. Are their designs better than the Oniwabanshu? Yes. Yes, they are. Especially the girl. I thought that was a mink that they had in the background, but no, it looks to be just a mask. These people look better than the Oniwabanshu, but I'm still not hyped about the presentation. And the presentation is always the first thing for the hype. And it just doesn't land here. These people are presented as, okay, they're finally on patrol. These are the guys who are going to protect us. I'm not expecting anything from them. I'm not. But, meh. Wano is starting to get ready for the Fire Festival. We got people in the Flower Capital preparing sky lanterns. And Sanji spots. Oh, goddamn. Why am I so tired? Popping to show some support. How y'all been? Yo, going. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for stopping by. I've been doing great, bro. How are you? But Sanji spots the wanted posters, and Nami catches up with the other Heart Pirates. How did they escape? We find out that Law made the trade, and before Tonoyasu died, he made some type of edit to the symbol that was being passed out to everybody. At first, I thought it was those lines coming down from the bird into the like loop of the snake, but apparently I was wrong. It's those two lines that's coming down to the like below where the snake's head is. So what this means, we don't know yet. But after Law made the swap, like made the trade him for his crew, first off, why did Hawkins even give them up? Like, yeah, he told Law, "You attack me." Oh shit! Damn, what time is it? Damn, it's 11:30. Really? I only been going for like an hour. Damn, 3 chapters in an hour. Yeah, when there's no one here to talk to, yeah, these shits definitely do go by quick. Oh shit! Did I fuck up? Yeah, I think I fucked up. Screw it. We can close that out. All right. Why did Hawkins actually give up his crew, like Law's crew? I get it that Law was like, "I'm going to do whatever I have to take you out and get my crew back," and I'm pretty sure his crew was willing to take some damage if it meant, taking out Hawkins. But Law tells his crew, "Whatever you do, come heaven, hell, earth, and high water, do not tell Luffy that I've been captured." Law has finally understood the ways of the Straw Hat, because he knows Luffy considers him a friend, and at this point, it's probably vice versa. Oh shit! Oh, excuse me. Ooh. Law is finally understanding the ways of the Straw Hat. Luffy considers him a friend. Luffy ain't letting nothing happen to his friends. So if he finds out Law is in prison, the entire plan's fucked. He's going to break Law out. More of the plan is going to get leaked. More people are gonna be in support of Luffy. And then in the bottom panel, I'd go in on Law, but Kuma will kill me. Yo, you notice I'm avoiding the Law topic, right? Go. Kuma's mad evil when it comes to Law. But in the bottom panel, we get a familiar face that we haven't seen in fuck of a long time. We see Gene Bart. Where the hell was he? You goddamn right. Where was Gene Bart through this whole thing? Huh? Because the entire arc, the only three that we've seen is Sachi, Beppo, and Penguin. Where the hell do you hide somebody like Gene Bart? That shit makes no sense to me. Like 0 sense. Next page, we're back at Ebisu Town where Kanjuro is like attending to a lot of the people, just saying hello. Oh, thanks, mister. And we see Frankie pulling a strong world, making a motorcycle out of a goddamn animal. Usopp and Robin, they make it through the border on the boats or whatever. How they're not recognized is is because they make their Inaru faces to get past, and Robin, as the person that she is, for her to be able to do this face on command kind of kills me. Usopp, I understand, but Robin, she got the neck flaps and rolls, and oh my, she looks like a thumb. Jesus Christ. But Robin is reunited with Otogo. Yes, I said Otogo. Because she is a tiny goat. That shit's still kind of gruesome what happened. Like that she had to watch her father die and the only thing she could do was laugh and smile about it. That's like super dark. Goddamn. Everybody meets back up at the ruins of the southwest port of Kuri, which is where I'm guessing is where Yasu used to rule over. Gene Bart is good at hide and seek 5-time champ. Kuma, you're an ass. Ashra Doji shows everybody the remaining ships that they have. They're busted up, but if it floats, Frankie can fix it. Can they build it? Yes, they can. And then we cut over to Onogashima, where Big Mom has come to her senses, demanding food, which is, I'm guessing, is the Oshiruko that she wanted while she was at the prison. Damn, what the hell is wrong with me? It's not even that late. Bob the Builder. Then Big Mom drops this massive bombshell that she has every race on her crew. Wait, if you join, wait. Why bring you here? Shut up. I didn't know what else to do. I'll offer you if you forget. Wait, I'll offer to forget what you did yesterday if you come and join me. If you come and join us. She's talking to King because there are still 3 races that Big Mom doesn't have in her country yet. Not on her crew, in her country. Because I know in the Jaiminis box translations, it said in her crew specifically. So in the country, we already know that there are minks. I don't think we've seen Skypeans. We don't see giants. And I think she's jumbled in ancient giants from the Oars race in with those. I think she has a mink tribe. She has minks. I'm pretty sure she does. So there's the Skypeans, the giants, and whatever race King is. I'm going to say that he's another race of Skypean because he has those wings. Or if he's not Skypean, he's probably like one of the, like a space person. Yeah. Peckham's is a mink. I meant to say Tontadas, my bad. She has minks on the island. Yeah. What I meant to say was the Tontadas, my bad. I think she does have Tontadas. If not, the 3 races are like the individual races. He loyal to Big Pong Tag Pot. Yeah, but I think the three races that she doesn't have are the Giants, Skypeans, and whatever race King is. And and personally, I think King is another special type of Skypean because if she does have normal Skypeans, like Birkins or uh yeah, or like Skypeans, like people from the White Sea, it may be if she does have somebody up there, the three races may be ancient giants, and then these ancient Skypeans or whatever King is. I'm thinking it's either that or King's one of this, like a space person or like just an ancient tribe that used to exist that's more. I don't even fucking know at this point. Like maybe he's what the hell he's probably how like we're fucking people and there were Neanderthals back then. Maybe he's like the the generator of the current race. Maybe something like that. I don't know. I'm actually kind of curious. But fuck that conversation because enters Kaido and oh my god. This shit gave us a recreation of the Shanks Whitebeard altercation. He first off, Kaido tells his people, take those cuffs off of her. She's our enemy, but one, she may be in our territory and we can probably jump her, but out of respect, it's really just out of respect. Take those cuffs off. She's in our house. She has the same footing as me. That's like two mob bosses coming together for a meeting. One of them may be hostile. Like, say if they come together, it's like, say if one of them invades one of their compounds, and then both mob bosses, like one of the mob bosses gets inside a goddamn conference room and he sits down. Bullets aren't gonna start flying. At that point, it's parlay. They're now negotiating the terms of this whole siege. But Kaido and Big Mom, they're having some type of altercation. Big Mom pulls Napoleon out, and apparently his reason for not coming out this entire time, he was pretending to be asleep until Big Mom got her memories back, until she came to her senses. I can accept that reasoning, but why? You didn't even try? Like, seriously? You didn't even try to like go, hey, Big Mom, your name is Big Mom. That guy's your enemy. He's the reason you're like this. He destroyed your home and tried to hurt your children. You didn't even try that before. You just decided, okay, I'm going to pretend to be asleep. Imagine Brule is the daughter of the Rock's captain. Oh, no. That's one ugly baby. But even still, Brule is actually, like, she's actually a really good character. Especially when she was younger. That shit broke me. But yeah, Kaido and Big Mom clash. I think this is confirmation that Kaido has Conqueror's Haki. Big Mom has it. Shanks and Whitebeard had it when they clashed. When these two clashed, the fucking heavens split again. The heavens fucking split. Jesus Christ. How strong are the Emperors? They one-shot Luffy in Gear 4. Gear fucking... Oh my god. Oh my god. When two titans like this clash, it's apocalyptic. Shit changes. If two of them were to fight seriously together, I imagine it'd be hyped up the same way that the Mihawk and Shanks duel was. And that was just a duel. They said that battle was heard. I prefer Shanks, honestly. Yeah. Blackbeard and Luffy will clash and the heavens will split. I want to see Luffy and Shanks do it, but I think Shanks would still like dominate Luffy when they meet. Or at least, he'd probably still dominate him, but it'd be a lot closer than... It'd be a lot closer than when he fought Kaido. It won't be a one-shot. But what was I saying? Fuck. Oh yeah, that's another reason that I think that Mihawk is in the Emperor class, but he's just barely in there. I think that when two emperors fight, like I said, it's apocalyptic. The heavens are splitting, the waves are crashing. When shit like this happens, the entire ocean hears and feels it. Like they said that, like people in the world said that, yo, did you feel that earthquake during Marineford when Whitebeard was going on his rampage? And that's just one emperor going crazy. Imagine two of them. Like you saw what happened when two admirals did to an island. They permanently altered the weather through their devil fruits. There's no way two emperors are not literally leveling an island if they go all out and just completely fight. And the way this is looking, I think Big Mom and Kaido may actually have some kind of altercation that goes unfinished because they opt to, enemy of my enemy is my friend. We'll settle this once this little asshole is done. But that's where the chapter ends. And it gave us the note, and we found out that we were on a break, which is this week, which is today. I'm happy I finally got this out. Predictions for the next chapter. Well, first off, ratings for all of the chapters. I'm gonna give them 8s across the board. 949 had the Luffy moment. Of saying, I'm a man. Like he was rallying the troops to fight by his side. We got the stuff with Momonosuke. That panel of him just seeing everybody in that prison bow to him gave him a reality check. And if it supports my theory of Momonosuke joining the crew, I'm all for it. And then we got this chapter of Big Mom and Kaido clashing. I'm giving it 8s across the board. As for predictions for the next chapter, this could literally go anywhere. Literally, because from the past 3 chapters, we've been with Zoro, Luffy, Big Mom, and Kaido. Big Mom and Kaido. So we could seriously just jump to anything. Where I would like to jump over to is probably back to the prison so we can finally wrap that up, or go back over to Zoro, who continues on doing what he's doing. Or we could open up next chapter with Zoro, with the Big Mom Kaido fight, I guess you could call it, and then transition over to somebody else in the group. The whole chapter doesn't have to focus on one person or one specific group. But yeah, that's the end of 951. I'm hoping to do something for the channel this week in way of like making up for the past 3 weeks. I know I'm gonna do continue the Tower Guide read-throughs very, very soon. I need to start putting out like actual video content because, like I said, I have a versus battle like just completely done, edited, and ready to upload. I just didn't upload it. I have the what if Johnny and Yosuke stayed on the crew completely scripted out. I have that typed up. The what if Ace survived? Spoiler alert, he joins the crew. I have that like recorded and everything. I just need to edit it. And what if Vivi stayed with the crew thing? I have that completely typed out and scripted. I just haven't like recorded or edited it. So there's a lot of shit that I could do. I just need to like get into the groove of doing it. I just need, to find my drive. But with that being said, I'm yawning for no reason. I'm coughing. I'm gonna go get me something to eat. No, not McDonald's. I went to the doctor. They said my cholesterol is kind of fucked because I'm eating too much greasy shit, and I need to start eating more fiber and protein and all this other crap. They're quack. They gave me a needle. This shit hurt. My arm still hurts. Lazy much. Yeah, I'm not even going to deny it, Hebby. I am lazy. I'll wear that badge. I'll wear that like a badge of honor. But until next week for the next chapter, or hell, probably tomorrow. Yeah, I'll do Tower Guide read through tomorrow. So until tomorrow, I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.